Okay guys, this is a video of why you're lost in life and how to solve. So let's begin. So this video will be about the main reasons why you're lost and how to overcome them. This is a combination of my personal experience of knowing who I am and overcoming my problems, and my observation of others. So mental health is terrible nowadays. A lot of people are stressed, suffering. So this is no bullshit, straight to the point. I don't want to waste your time. And my goal is to help you with your mental health. I feel like I can offer you some tips. So first of all, you don't know yourself. When have you sat with yourself quietly? Not much people really understand themselves nowadays. We essentially underestimate ourselves. We're all unique. We all have our special talents, skills, abilities, but you lack the, let's say, conviction in yourself. When you realize this, you'll be able to tap into that and then use that, such as making your own business, or not even that, just succeeding more in the world because you know yourself. It all comes from within. Internal reality is more important than external. Internal reality is more important than external. Internal reality is more important than external. Say that with me. Your perception colors the world. This is very important. An observation to make is that there are people with way less than you or me and who are very happy. I'm not saying don't achieve things in life, but true strength comes from within. You need to know yourself. It's about the idea you have of yourself inside, which matters more than the external. Okay, and the last one, you base your self-worth on the outside. You look on the outside too much to judge your position. Societal norms and rules define people. It's okay fitting in. I'm not saying don't have things, I'm not saying don't fit in, but too many people let that dampen themselves. They let perceptions and other people's observations around them just block them in life. And that's what essentially dampens your light, because you no longer have that conviction in knowing yourself. Now let's go on to the next one. You pay attention to others too much. Most of your life, we all have been programmed. TV, authoritative figures, computers, etc. From our birth, ideas and concepts have been put in our minds, and these rule us subconsciously in the background, so things you don't even know about. Of course, don't be dumb and don't take advice. But when you take advice, especially if there's many misleading figures on TV, YouTube, etc., you need to first listen to the advice, think about it, and then match it with your internal reality of what works well for you and who you are as a person. Be careful what you listen to. Is what you're hearing sorry, I have a cold. Is what you're hearing to actually benefit you? Or is it just to keep you attached to them? Keep you repeating their videos or advice over and over again? As you don't know yourself, you put the faith in others, essentially. Your power is placed in other people, and thus people are easily swayed in life. It is you have the answers. Yes, take advice and people can help you, but no one else will save you. People can help you, but it's you who must make the changes, do you see? Be careful of what you're intaking in life. Now the third reason is fear. This is a big refusal to try new things. You don't have to do everything, but expand your awareness slowly. Have a few more experiences. You need to kind of feel out your reality and know who you are. Relax, you don't need to be Superman flying everywhere, but you just take one step at a time. No rush, but I advise you to make some progress of moving forward. It doesn't need to be massive, because over time, those tiny ways of moving forward will build up and actually benefit you. Fear of rejection, this is a big one. We're all constantly, think about it, a perspective on this, we are all constantly being rejected. For many things, when you're interacting with people, if they don't want to see you again, of course they're not going to tell you that unless you're asking them, but technically that's the rejection there. We're all being rejected. It only hurts because it's something you're specific about or you care, and this of course links to self-worth. Of course being rejected sucks, but basing who you are off that rejection is not very wise. It's not very wise because this messes up your internal reality. This is a big one for being lost in life, because if you fear things too much, it may prevent you from trying things. And also, feeling like you're lost when things don't go to plan, fearing. We don't always know how things will work out. It's okay to be confused. There are ways to alleviate that confusion. I guess I'll talk about that maybe now or in another video. But for now, it's okay to be confused. You're not meant to know how everything will work out. Like it links to before, take it one step at a time. Okay. Too high expectations. This is serious because you need to have compassion. I know it sounds cheesy. I know it sounds you want something dramatic. But you need to have love and compassion for who you are now. Compassion doesn't mean you're not aware of your problems. I'm not saying sit there and stink. Of course, don't do that. But I'm saying that you need to accept yourself for who you are now. Because that releases you from the problems, you see. Who you are right now, even if you hate yourself, this is connected to your success. Hating yourself isn't useful. It's just causing you more pain and suffering. Unless you use that hate to motivate yourself. But not everyone is the same. Not everyone has the same mental makeup. Let's say it like that. Some people don't use hate to motivate themselves, and that's okay. It's just causing you more pain. There's no point doing that. Oops. Let's go back. Anyway, ironically, the more you hate yourself, the more you solidify this current version of yourself. Some people prefer hatred. Like I said, if you're that person, then do so. There are many ways to succeed. But don't let the hate use you. You need to accept who you are so you can move on from it. Now, let's actually deal with how to solve these now. Because I explained to you the traps many people fall in, let's just call it that. Now it's how to solve it. So, about you not knowing yourself. First, you must change your perception. It's about changing your perception because that controls what? Reality. Internal self-worth. Like I said, this is key. Because it's about your internal reality. Basing your self-worth messes you up. Once again, it's okay to understand where you want to be, but do not define yourself as that, because that destroys you. And also self-introspection. No one knows himself nowadays. Second, dealing with the problem of you pay attention to others too much. You need to be more aware of what you're consuming, and also attention is key with what you pay attention to. Remember what I said before, being aware of what you're programmed with and who you're paying attention to. What are you placing your energy on? Third, oh yeah, and also believing yourself. This is key. Now the third is about fear. Try new things, one step at a time. Also, another way to solve this is understanding that everything is a learning opportunity. It just depends how you see it. Yes, like I said, failing does suck. Losing does suck. But are you going to lament? Are you going to sit on that? Or are you going to actually use it to motivate you to move forward? Because everything is actually a learning opportunity. It just depends if you'll make the same mistake again. Now, for the fourth and final one, having too high expectations. So you must ground yourself in the now. Be in the now moment, in the present moment. This stops you from going far off and ruining your perception. Because when you ground yourself in the now, you're more calm, you're more present, and you're more in control. And also, do not trivialize your current situation. This is crazy, like I said before, because this brings more pain and suffering. It's okay to understand that where you are right now may not be what you want to be in the future. But trivializing your current situation kind of makes it harder for you. Because believe it or not, what you are right now is linked to your success. This will actually help you. Because from being not good, there's also the opportunity to become very successful. It's like a slingshot if you see it like that. It can launch you forward. But if you sit in the hatred, it doesn't make you do that. You need to be able to accept yourself, and it releases you to move forward. Okay, thanks for watching, and you can do this. It's your psyche, and I hope this video helps.